Whether they're telling white lies with the hopes of boosting their image or gaining more subscribers, these 10 YouTubers have become notorious for stretching the truth. Number 1. Zoella. Being pretty unpopular on YouTube sometimes, just sometimes, doesn't translate into literary talent.
Lika cute!
YouTuber Zoella, who is adored on YouTube for her hair and makeup tutorials, made waves in 2014 by becoming the fastest-selling debut author for her book, Girl Online. This is impressive, if she had actually written the book herself. Zoe was exposed shortly after the release for having a ghostwriter to write the entire book, prompting her to take a break from the internet in shame. Number 2. Rich Kids TV. YouTube isn't all just funny cat and prank videos. Some good can be done. You could raise money and awareness for a terrible illness by pouring buckets of ice on your head. You can even start your own charity. That charity being the I Need a Corvette Fund. That's what Dre from Rich Kids TV did. First, he got his viewers to participate in a raffle, which they entered into by paying through PayPal. But after he raised over $100,000, he switched. Suddenly, for legal reasons, he had to give 90% of the raffle to charity and the other 10% to the raffle winner. The charity he chose was, quote, My Live Your Dream Foundation.
This cannot be considered as a raffle anymore due to some legal issues, but it's still happening, and it's happening as a donation through My Live Your Dream Foundation.
Turns out the foundation was less what you'd call a charity and more what you'd call his bank account. But at least he bought a cool car with it. Does that make you feel better? Number 3. Keemstar. This is Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the lines. Keemstar is best known for hosting the appropriately named web series Drama Alert on YouTube. But with all of the false stories he's told over the years, it's no secret that he's been involved in lots of drama himself.
I proved these people to be fucking liars. Why am I still getting hate?
He's taken it upon himself to bring pedophiles to light on YouTube, accusing countless people in front of millions of viewers. He most notably accused an innocent 62-year-old gamer, making him cry on camera while begging Keem's trolls to leave him alone. Keem was exposed for fabricating the story when it was proven that the man was completely innocent and the actual pedophile was already incarcerated and serving a life sentence. Number 4. Marina Joyce. Another beauty YouTuber, but with a whole new twist of crazy. Just back in July, fans of Marina Joyce started noticing that she was acting a bit strange recently. It was clear that something was wrong. She seemed to be nervous and frightened while staring at an unknown person who seems to be directing her behind the camera. She is also badly bruised and can be heard whispering, "Help me," in a recent video. Marina Joyce fans understandably lost their minds, starting the hashtag #SaveMarinaJoyce in a desperate attempt to get to the bottom of Marina's uncharacteristic behavior. The speculation was that she was involved in a trap set up by ISIS. For a while, Marina allowed this drama to play out on the internet while she stayed quiet. The police did get involved and visited Marina's home, finding no evidence that she was in any trouble. Eventually, she came out saying it was all a publicity stunt.
This was a publicity stunt by my viewers.
Number 5. Sam and Nia. Sam and Nia are a pair of Christian vloggers from Terrell, Texas. But Christians don't lie, right? In 2015, Sam claimed to collect his wife Nia's urine that had been left in the toilet to use for a pregnancy test. In the video that went viral, he reveals to Nia that she's going to bring another baby into the world.
What did you do? Did you get a dropper out of the toilet? No, you didn't.
I did.
No way. Are you serious right now? No way.
People on the web collectively went, "Aww," and overnight they were internet famous. But it wasn't to be. Only 3 days later, they announced that they had a miscarriage. But to comfort their new collection of followers, they stated via Twitter, "Our tiny baby brought 10 million views to her video and 100,000 new people into our lives. She turned our life around and brought us closer together." In other words, they were turning those miscarriage lemons into miscarriage lemonade. Needless to say, serious doubt was cast on their story. Some point to the couple's bad acting during both announcements, and their oddly happy behavior in their vlog just a day after the miscarriage announcement. Number 6. Sam Pepper. Do you think sexually groping women in public is a really funny prank? How about kidnapping someone? Well, if you do, you may love Sam Pepper. This YouTube star has gotten a lot of flack for his fake prank videos. In 2014, he filmed himself pinching the butts of random women on the street using a prosthetic arm as a decoy. Critics of Sam's claim that this was less of a prank and more of what you call sexual assault. Then, in 2015, he graduated to kidnapping in a video featuring California Vine stars Sam and Colby. In an attempt to redeem himself, Sam revealed that all of his pranks were completely staged. Well, at least by that logic, we can say that he's a fake criminal with a terrible sense of humor. Number 7. Lonely Girl 15. Before Rebecca Black or Justin Bieber hit it big on YouTube, there was Lonely Girl 15. Brie Avery seemed to be a typical teenage girl from a small town who would vlog about her day-to-day experiences. When the story started to morph into a bizarre narrative that portrayed her dealings with secret occult practices, she started to raise eyebrows, prompting the internet to start speculating, was it all fake? Her growing fanbase quickly discovered that Lonely Girl 15's storyline was actually scripted by a small team of writers. Brie was a 19-year-old hired actress named Jessica Rose, and the operation was produced by a professional agency. Number 8. FouseyTube. Staying relevant as a YouTuber is difficult. You have to constantly think of new and creative ways to entertain people. But Fousey seems to have mastered the formula. All you have to do is pay people from Craigslist $30 to act. In his Uber prank video, he pretends to hop in cars of random drivers and insisting them to drive somewhere, as if they were an Uber driver. Unfortunately for Fousey, one of the actors from the video came forward to expose him as the fake prankster that he is.
Hey, I'm Shane Barbera. I was in FouseyTube's Uber prank. It's fake.
But if that wasn't enough, he recently tried to pull a fast one again by staging a fistfight with a fellow YouTuber, Rice Gum.
400 takes later, and we finally got it.
Number 9. Matthew Santoro. Matthew Santoro could very likely be the shiny, round-headed poster boy for the top 10 lists on YouTube. He's amassed over 5 million subscribers to date. But you see, Matt doesn't like researching. He also doesn't like writing. Couldn't there be a better way? Of course there is! You can go to a website, find a list, and then just read that list for your YouTube video. It's called plagiarism. It's great for book reports too. Well, apparently Matthew Santoro is a big fan of this method. YouTuber Grade A Under A exposed a number of his lists as being exact copies of lists from a website called Listverse. In one example titled 10 Weirdly Famous People, Matt recorded the exact same list in the exact same order as posted on Listverse. Not only that, he reads the content of the list pretty much word for word.
You absolute fucking scumbag. Writing shit and coming up with material for a video or an article can be so fucking hard. And I find it disgusting, genuinely fucking disgusting, when people just use other people's work without their permission.
Number 10. T Mart. See, on YouTube, honesty isn't the best policy. It just doesn't make you enough money. But don't take our word for it. Ask T Mart. He recorded himself gambling on a website called CSGO Lotto, an online gambling site where you can bet for Counter-Strike weapon skins or other things that are just as valuable as cash. In his videos, he wins on this website all the time, and you can too! But before you find your parents' credit card, just one more thing. T Martin fails to mention in these videos that he owns CSGO Lotto, which, according to the Federal Trade Commission, is forbidden and the textbook definition of shilling. This begs the question of how T. Martin sleeps at night, to which the answer is probably on top of massive piles of money. If you like this video, check out the top 10 most hated people on YouTube, dreaded by millions. Or click here to find which one of your favorite YouTubers are making the biggest bucks. Until next time, don't forget to subscribe to keep up to date with the weirdest, wackiest, and most strange lists on the net.